I'm Claire, and for almost 2 years I have been travelling around Ireland doing all of the cool things there is to do. And here are the best bits. Clisare put up this video last night that I saw on Facebook. It was called The Best Bits. Some of you would have seen me share it on my Facebook page, and then I tweeted their YouTube version as well. It was a really lovely video. It's all about the best bits of Ireland. It inspired me to make one. I love how they did it, by the way. They did it in like Snapchat format so you could see the ticker. I would do that, but I don't know how. I've put the link to the video down in the description in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Go check it out. You may or may not know that I have a YouTube series called The Irish Bucket List. And this was started basically because I was living in Australia and I missed home so much. It's been 2 years now since I came home from Australia and it has absolutely flown. I've had the time of my life. I've been travelling around Ireland doing all of the cool things there is to do. So one of the first things I did at the Irish Bucket List was I went to have tea in Father Ted's house. And if you don't know Father Ted, get out. It is one of the biggest cult classics here in Ireland. It was actually a Channel 4 sitcom, ironically. The show was not shot inside the house, so the inside of the house totally random, but the outside is the exact house from the show. I've done 2 Guinness World Record attempts already. The first one was to take part in the most people ever to write a novel. So basically thousands of people queued and everyone wrote a sentence and the novel made no sense. But I'm in the Guinness Book of Records for that with a list of about 1,000 people. And my second attempt, I went down to County Clare with my friend Claire to try and get the most Clares in County Clare. Now unfortunately we were beaten by Mohammeds who had 1,000 Mohammeds. But we got something like 400 Clares in one church. And you know what? It was a good Sunday. I particularly enjoyed shouting Claire and watching 400 people turn around. Really recently I got to swim with alligators in Kilkenny and that was absolutely brilliant. The reptile zoo in Kilkenny lets everyone go in and you can hold a snake, you can hold a lizard, you can get up and close to all these animals. You can't normally swim with the alligators. It's normally reserved for like if you're doing a charity event or something, but they let me do it and it was very, very scary. But very, very rewarding. Speaking of scary but rewarding, I was up in Belfast thanks to the Northern Irish Tourist Board and I went on these climbing things. I don't know what they're called. They're really high in the air and you have to like walk on a rope between 2 poles and I'm kind of afraid of heights.
Here we go. That's not funny.
One of the earlier episodes as well was doing the Dublin Ghost Bus Tour, and more recently, in fact last weekend, and it's not up yet, I did the storytelling bus tour and it was amazing. It was so funny and so good. I also went to the Potato Pop-Up Shop, of course, which again is coming soon. I went to the Irish Redhead convention and it was absolutely brilliant. It's a weekend dedicated to being like, yeah, gingers, and it was so good and it's on every year and I really don't feel like enough people know about it. Way more people should go to it because it's absolutely brilliant. But one of the ones that's coming up is I'm hoping to get to C Sessions. I'm hoping to get to TED Fest next year. I'm also a massive, massive Game of Thrones fan. Maybe some of you don't know this, but a lot of the Game of Thrones series is actually shot in Northern Ireland. So I brought out the video for the walking tour of the locations. You can actually do an archery competition with your friends at the spot where Bran learns how to shoot an arrow and you dress up as a Stark family member while you do it. And then I went to like play footy, which is like a new thing in Ireland where it's golf but it's with a football and the holes are huge and you kick it into the hole and I'm really bad at it. There's a link to the playlist of all these videos down in the description. I wanted to do something a little bit different and Club Orange inspired me, and I also was cheeky enough to tweet them and tell them I love their bits. So they actually offered me a crate of Club Orange to give away. I am going to tag 4 YouTubers. So I'm going to tag James Mitchell, Niall Gleeson, because I know he'll come with something amazing. I tag Charlotte Ryan because Charlotte Ryan makes the most amazing videos. And I tag Ryad to do this tag. As for the Create a Club Orange, I'm going to give it away on my Twitter. Tweet what you think the best bit or bits of Ireland is with the hashtag #TheBestBits. And then mention me in the tweet as well so that I see it and I will pick my favourites and send you out a crate of Club Orange. Like a crate. It's outrageous. You may or may not know that I have a, ow, broken foot. Ah! Hi, I'm Claire and this is my favourite t-shirt. Who said mass? I'm also a massive, massive Game of Thrones fan. And I don't know if any of you know this, but a lot of